Hey everybody, this is Andy. After 8 years, I'm ready to propose to Stan, and I thought I would document the experience in a video. One, so we have the memory of it on tape, but two, also so we can share with our friends and family so you can all see how this happened. So what you're going to see me do is splice together a bunch of videos I take over the course of a 2-week period. And over the course of time, I'll give a little more explanation about the idea, how it's going to happen, and then at the end, you'll actually see the proposal take place. In October last year, so October 2012, I decided that after all of my other grand ideas had failed for one reason or another, I would try to keep it relatively simple, but make sure it was really relevant. Because so much of Kristan's life revolves around storytelling, I decided that I wanted to incorporate storytelling, so I ended up deciding to write a children's book. I found a company that prints children's books, so think of your typical kids book you read when you were younger. It's a hardcover, it's got full-size pictures on every page, and then I've written the text, which is 3 or 4 lines of rhyming text on each page. It's called The Story So Far. That's the title of the children's book, and it progresses over the course of 20 pages through our life together so far, what we've done, and it's called The Story So Far because it ends with, this is only the story so far, right? And it's just starting, and that's how I propose. The very last page is a proposal. That's the delivery vessel for the proposal, if you will. I had it made in October, but I haven't proposed yet. Here we are 8 months later because I haven't figured out the right way to give her the book until just recently. And what I decided a little while ago is that I wanted to use this connection to the We Heart Ya Girls and Joseph Beth. Joseph Beth is a bookstore in local Cincinnati area that's independently owned. It's a place that she and her friends spend a lot of time, and it's a really meaningful thing. But when you talk about proposing in a store, there's a lot of people around. So Joseph Beth, to their credit, has been great. I called them and I explained my idea, and they're totally helping me out on this. We're actually going to do the proposal before the store opens. Now, the We Heart Ya Girls come in this way. They're going to help by explaining to Stan, and this is where the element of surprise is going to come in, because how am I going to get her to a bookstore at 7:30 in the morning before it opens without her being somewhat suspicious, right? They've told her that we are going to read to underprivileged children at Joseph Beth at 7:30 in the morning, and they've explained that they volunteered to do it as part of their writing group. Okay, it is Wednesday, April 24th. We are now 11 days as of today, because we just confirmed the final date today, away from the proposal. So at this point, we've got Sarah and Stephanie and Ingrid all on board. They actually had a writing meeting today, so we're all a little worried that over the next 11 days, one of us is going to say something to kind of give it away, but luckily Stan is one of the most gullible people on the planet, so it shouldn't be an issue. It is Friday, April 26th. We are now 8 days from the proposal. A bit of a disaster averted. Stan originally was a little bit averse to getting up so early to go to Joseph Beth, but Sarah prodded her a little bit and convinced her, and then last night I found a way to bring it up. I actually I mentioned something that I was doing this weekend, thinking that would then jog her memory to bring up what she's doing next weekend, which worked. So she told me about what's going on. I said, hey, that sounds kind of cool. That's something I can join you for. And she said, absolutely. Okay, it is Tuesday, April 30th. We are now 4 days away from the proposal. Everything has gone pretty well. I haven't given an update in a few days because nothing's really needed to be updated. In the next couple days here, I'm going to start emailing some of my close friends and some of Stan's close friends and giving them a heads up of what's coming so they're not surprised. I always think it's kind of funny when everybody else is going to know but her. Okay, it is Thursday, May 2nd. I'm at FedEx. I am just picking up the ring today, so cutting it a little closer than I would like. 2 days, really 36 hours before the proposal, but that's the way it worked out. Zoomed in. There you go, there it is. It is, what is it, Thursday afternoon, so I'm actually going to Joseph Beth now to talk to Dave and get this whole thing logistically set up here. I've got the book with me, ready to go. So we are walking through the store here to kind of go back and look at what the logistics look like. This is Dave who's been helping me with the whole thing here.
How's it going? So what we can do, actually, I'll pull a chair over here and I'll have it set up just like one of our story times.
Okay.
Go ahead and set the book on the chair for you.
Okay.
And then I'll get out of your guys' way and you can...
That's perfect.
Excellent.
That would be perfect, all right.
All right, folks, here it is, big day. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Stan just took out Riley to go on a walk, and I'm being kind of quiet because I don't know when they're going to get back, but in about 30 minutes, and I don't know. We'll see afterwards what she says, but I still think she has no clue what's going on. So everybody, we're driving in the morning, really early, to Joseph Beth to What are we doing?
Reading books to underprivileged children. All right.
Tell us why you're excited to read to children.
I'm excited to read to children because I like reading and I like children. So you put them together and it's the best thing ever.
Wow, that's pretty great.
Yeah, I thought so. I am not excited about waking up early, but
Yeah, I don't. Why is it so early again?
no idea. Don't children like to watch Saturday morning cartoons? Are we cutting into that?
Ability to read under total children could be life changing, right?
Could be.
We're not here to read to children.
What?
But since we have a book by me, maybe I could read to you.
Okay. I will admit, you're very good.
We're gonna read out loud, okay?
Okay.
The story so far by Andy Butler. One August day in Pittsburgh, just 9 short years ago, I met you on the 5th floor of the dorm we called our home. I knew that you were special, and we'd get along just fine. But as the year wore on and on, I wished that you were mine. Soon we found our friendship turning into something more, because even though we're different, we're connected at the core. Through 2 years of ups and downs, we tried to find our way. But by my senior year of school, I knew we were here to stay. We spent the next 12 months several hundred miles apart. It wasn't always easy, for our minds or for our hearts. Then you graduated, and we took a leap of faith when you came to Cincinnati, and we moved to our own place. After that, our family grew by 4 legs and a tail. We taught our puppy and ourselves that patience can prevail. The last 4 years have flown on by, just Riley, me, and you. Our life is full of comfort, and some adventure too. We've hung out with Mickey Mouse and gators in New Orleans, walked the streets of Dublin, and swam with wild dolphins. We've seen 100 weddings, had 1,000 splendid meals, shared 1,000,000 inside jokes, and snorkeled with some seals. We've been from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, in mountains and on islands, underneath some massive trees. You've become a Bills fan. Sorry about that, by the way. They'll really have a winning team. I promise you, someday. Who knows what excitement the future holds in store, the endless possibilities that we can go explore. Whatever life might bring us, I know I'll be just fine. When things get rough and hairy, I remember that you're mine. The only thing to make this better than the last 9 years is spending 90 more with you through smiles, hope, and tears. So that's the story so far, but it's just starting, you see. Because it ends with a question.
God.
I think you should read the last page, or turn the last page. Will you marry me?
Yeah, of course I will.
That's a good answer. This would have been awkward if you said no.
I know. This is awkward already. I cannot believe you. Thank you.
You need to thank Sarah and Steph for helping you with this.
I'm going
as
to
well.
kill Sarah for this is what I'm going to do. I had 0 clue. Oh my god.
I knew you did.
What?
I know you did. It was so hard. It was so hard to keep secret. Oh my god.
Thank you guys.